Mortgage contracts are exactly that. They're contracts. So until you have your loan modification in writing saying this is your new payment, we have modified the loan, your loan is not modified despite what anybody tells you.
So when you have that contract signed in hand that you agree to those terms, then you have a modification.
Then you have a modification. Up until then, you have promises, and promises do not hold up in a court of law when it comes to real estate.
Well, it sounds like maybe you've heard some stories that some of these loan modifications do not come to pass.
I have heard many stories, and many of our clients have been in that situation, and many of our Chapter 13 clients in particular have been in that situation. Well, there's several government-approved or government-sponsored loan modification programs, and those again have changed with fair regularity, and they're likely to change again. But in many instances, mortgage lenders have been induced to try and do loan modifications to get people out from under the foreclosure, to get people out from under high interest rate loans, giving them the chance to retain home ownership at a lower interest rate loan. Equally as unfortunately, though, is many of the loans that are out there today are actually owned by investment groups out of China, Japan, Germany, and even the U.S. And frequently the servicing company does not truly have the authority to modify the loan. So it gets to be a situation where even though they might like to modify the loan, they might want to modify the loan, when it finally gets to the end of the day, they do not have the authority. So now as a consumer, you are several months behind on your payments. Most consumers have not thought about just setting that money aside, so if they find out they cannot do the modification, they can get current. And one of the reasons for the modification is that many of the consumers find themselves in a situation where they can't afford the high payment that they've got. They're trying to modify it so they can afford to keep their home. Bankruptcy is a tool. We're here to help. Call today, sleep tonight.